God, this figure making me thirsty. Just look at those legs, man. Like, I think it speaks for itself. Alright, so, happy holidays, and happy new year. Welcome back to another video. Alright, so first I want to say thank you to everybody who entered the giveaway that was in the previous video, and congratulations to Michael G and Beast for winning their respective figures. So, unfortunately, for those of you who did not win, RNG wasn't on your side today. Hopefully, next time when we do more of these scale figure giveaways, you'll have a better chance to win. As the channel grows more, I kind of want to just give back and thank you guys for the support, so we're going to be having more figure giveaways in the future. Okay, so today's video, we're going to be talking about the upcoming figures that I'm looking forward to in 2021. Now, we're specifically talking about figures that have already been up for pre-order. Now, this is going to give you guys a really good indication of what kind of videos I'm going to be doing for the next couple of months, unless things get delayed. Now, this video is not going to be concrete or anything. Things in this video can change. I could cancel a bunch of these figures, or I could add in a few more. Hopefully not, because my wallet already hates me. I'm already scratching my head about how I'm going to pay for most of these pre-orders. I have a really serious pre-order problem. My life motto is kind of like this comment right here. Pre-order now and let your future self deal with the financial trouble. So yeah, kind of sucks for me, but hopefully I'll be able to make ends meet, but we'll have to see. So for 2021, I tried to pre-order as much less as I possibly could, okay? But sometimes when you just go to a figure page and the figure looks really nice, you know your mind is saying like, no. But your body just wants to go,
yes.
And then you just pre-order it. So yeah, that was me. I did have a couple of Nendroids pre-ordered for 2021, but I went through the executive decision to cancel all of them. So I had like Arknight's Chen pre-ordered, and Detective Conan's Ren and Shinichi. I had Okita Alter. I had to cancel all of those Nendroids, with the exception of 3, because we'll get into a little bit later. But yeah, for the most part, all my Nendroids I had to cancel. I had to cut down costs somehow, and the Nendroids just had to go. Okay, so first up, we have, for January of 2021, we have Arknight's Blaze 1/7 scale figure by Apex. Not too familiar with them. This will be my first figure from them, I think. And it's of Blaze, which looks pretty cool. Blaze is probably one of my favorite designed characters from Arknights, and Arknights has a bunch of really sick looking designed characters. I hope her base is actually cool, but could just be a plain a black circle, but we'll never know until that actually comes out. By the way, if you haven't played Arknights, fantastic mobile game. If you're a huge fan of like tower defense, I would highly recommend you guys play it. Next up, we have Steins Gate Makise Kurusu lab coat style 1/7 scale Dream Tech product line. I believe this is manufactured by Wave. This looks like a pretty sick Kurusu figure, I'm not gonna lie. I've been wanting one where she's in kind of like the classic Hoenn Kyoma pose, so yeah, this looks pretty sick. And if I'm not mistaken, the base right here is actually of the lab member badge, I think. So that's pretty cool. Well, in the pictures anyways. Final product base, we'll have to see. They could change their minds and make it an ugly circle again, but we'll never know. Next figure up is another Arknights figure. This is of Skyfire, her Elite 2 version, 1/7 scale, also made by Apex. I believe this was supposed to come out in October, if I remember correctly, but it got delayed till 2021. A lot of these, I think a few of these figures in this video I'm going to be talking about were in my previous pre-orders for 2020, but they've been delayed for so long now that they're coming out in 2021, so my apologies. Next figure up for January is a single shipment. It is of John d'Arc Alter by Licorne, 1/7 scale. I was very hesitant on whether or not I was going to order this one, but oh my god, she looks really good. I just love the facial expression for this one. Looks super sick. All right, so the next thing up is not really a figure, it's a plushie, but it's of Rin from Yuru Camp. If you guys notice, I actually have a Yuru Camp Rin shirt right here, courtesy of Bakuretsu. But yeah, I'm super excited for Season 2, by the way, this January. Can't wait for that. That's going to be sick. Oh, I guess I should make a upcoming winter anime video, huh? We'll get into that in a little bit. Last figure up for January, which, by the way, is not I'm not paying for it, actually. It was meant to be a birthday gift because this figure was supposed to come out back in August or September, but it's been delayed so many times. Now it's coming out in January, hopefully. It is of the Cardcaptor Sakura Kinomoto Hello Brand New World version from Good Smile. 1/7 scale. This thing looks phenomenal. I've been super psyched up. But yeah, my mom offered to buy this because she really wanted to buy me a figure for my birthday. So yeah. She's been asking me constantly, like, when is it coming? When's it coming? And I'm like, it's been getting delayed, Mom. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, looks pretty sick. If you guys can see that right there, I have the other Cardcaptor Sakura figure from Good Smile. The Stars Bless You. Fantastic figure. And this one looks no different. So yeah, Good Smile. Absolutely killer manufacturer. My favorite manufacturer, actually. Next up for February, we don't got a whole lot. We only got 2 figures for February. First figure up is a Nekopara figure of Coconut. 1/6 scale figure. This was actually supposed to release this month, but delays, you already know. I don't know what it is, but when I first saw this figure, I just absolutely loved the colors, the sculpt. The pictures just look fantastic all around. And Coconut is my favorite cat girl from Nekopara, so I had to buy it. I really wanted to make a video for this figure, so I'll have to see. I don't know what it is. The colors just look so good. Like the purple shoes, the blue shorts. And by the way, from the pictures here, it looks like you can actually take off the shorts and display it at various different angles. And you already know. Last figure for February is the Girls Frontline DSR 50 in her Chinese dress, the Spring Peony version. 1/7 scale figure. This is actually the like design that got me into Girls Frontline, because I saw pictures of this and I'm like, I gotta play it. So Girls Frontline, pretty dope mobile game, I guess. Kind of grind heavy though. I haven't been playing it too much, or if at all, actually, because of depression. I spent a good chunk of change during one of the skin gachas and I didn't get the skin I wanted, but I got everything else and I haven't played since because I was that depressed. March, we only got one thing for March, and it is of the Saber Alter by Aniplex. Technically not by Aniplex, distributed by Aniplex, but made by Stronger. She also has a Sakura Mato figure coming out that is going to be accompanying as a set. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pre-order Sakura because, for whatever reason, Right Stuff wasn't letting me pre-order with my credit card. They asked for PayPal. And when pre-ordering off Right Stuff with PayPal, you have to pay up front rather than pay later. So, wasn't able to do that. So, unfortunately, not able to pre-order Sakura. I'll have to get her off of like Yahoo Auctions or something after she releases, I guess, because I wasn't able to pre-order. Next up, for April, we got Good Smile's first lineup for the Type Moon Racing, and it's of Arturia. Nice fat orange cape right there, and she's holding what looks like to be an umbrella. But there you go. Next up is another figure that was supposed to come out back in August, but it's been delayed so many times. She was actually supposed to come out this December too, but she got delayed again till April. And it is the FGO Arturia Pendragon Alter, her swimsuit rider version. She got delayed. And last for April, oh my god, now, you guys, I got a lot of comments, like, really ridiculing the price for Rem, the E-Stream figure that I did, because it was around 33,000 yen. But no, Alter's getting ridiculous now. Just look at this Prince Eugen from Azur Lane figure, 1/7 scale. It's literally almost 40,000 yen. Like, are you kidding me? 40,000 yen. I know, I love Prince to death. She's a fantastic character, but what the hell? 40,000 yen? Are you kidding me? Oh, ridiculous. This is probably going to be the most expensive figure I've ever bought so far. This hobby's just getting more expensive, man. I gotta jump ship sometime. Either that, or I gotta make some really swole connections and get some hookups. Next up for May. Alright, so starting off May, we got Skasaha's Spirit Formal Dress 1/7 scale. This is based off of her CE card, I believe, maybe for one of the anniversaries or New Year's events, but I honestly forget. But this is made by QuestQ. Looks like they did a much better job on her face this time around. Next up, another FGO figure is Musashi Miyamoto Casual Wear 1/7 scale. This one looks really comfy. Really simple figure, but real nice. It's made by Alter, so I would not be surprised if this did get delayed, but it's a very simple figure. Like, this figure should not be delayed, but Could happen. I love how cozy like the sweater looks. Like this one looks super, super comfy. And you can actually take it off and display her without the sweater, which is kind of nice. Cool. All right, next up we have is another FGO figure. If you guys didn't notice, I collect a lot of Fate stuff because that's just kind of the fandom I'm in. Anything that's on these pre-orders that aren't Fate is eligible to be canceled. Not to say that I'm going to, but not to say that I'm not going to. Next up we have is FGO Foreigner Mysterious Heroine XX 1/7 scale figure. This is probably my favorite swimsuit design from FGO, so definitely had to buy it. It's by Kadokawa, who one of my friends just despises Kadokawa figures. I don't know, he feels like their faces are a little bit whack. I guess I kind of have to agree. Like, Mysterious Heroine XX's face doesn't look like, you know, too great here, but we'll have to see. Next up, finally, a Kallen figure from Code Geass. My god. Mega House bringing in with the clutch because they did the C2 figure, which had an amazing figure, by the way. This one is from the same line, GEM. It's of Kallen. Pilot suit version, of course. And oh my god, she looks so good. I'm not gonna lie. Kallen being one of the hottest anime characters, in my opinion. She finally gets a really good figure, and they're not hiding her bust at all. Like, the zipper is halfway down. Just look how huge those things are. Freaking practically bowling balls at this point. Unfortunately, they do not show any pictures of the backside. But I guess when I get it in, I'll get to see that myself. Last up for May is a John d'Arc figure single shipment. It's around 26,000 yen, and it's made by Flair. I'm still a little bit on the fence for this one. I might cancel it. I mean, I've been waiting for a John figure in this pose with this color scheme for a bit now, and it does look pretty decent from the photos. But I don't know. I might not go through with it. Okay, June. June's going to be probably my most expensive month, although all the other months are just as expensive, but this is probably the worst one out of the bunch. First up, we have is the Shirakami Fubuki figure, 1/7 scale. This is my first VTuber figure. Now, she was actually supposed to release this month, but she got delayed, which kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to getting in those VTuber views, you know? But it is what it is. It's made by Luminous Box, which I've never heard of before, but I do like the pose and the facial expression. It looks really cute. Can't wait to pick this up and see how it is. Next up, my most anticipated figure for 2021 is it's another FGO figure of Arturia Alter, her Rider Final Ascension version. She looks so sick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the coat, you have Excalibur on the one side and the sniper rifle on the other. It looks super cool. There was a garage kit that came out before this of this exact kind of like pose and figure, but I don't buy garage kits, so I was really bummed out. But I'm glad, you know, a manufacturer actually decided to pick it up and make a figure, so now I can just buy it outright. It's made by Amakuni, who I don't have any prior experience with, I don't think, so hopefully that turns out really good. Next up, Girls Frontline Type 97 heavily damaged version. I don't think I need to say too much on this figure about why I pre-ordered it. I mean, this one might be canceled in all honesty, but she does look real good. Next up, ooh man, the expensive 3-piece box set. Fate Stay Night 15th Celebration Dress Premium Box Set 1/7 scale figure containing Arturia, Rin, and Sakura. They do sell these figures individually, but it's a set, right? Like, if you're gonna buy one, no, you should buy both. You should buy all three, man. Like, a 3 set, just look at this picture, like, look at them. They're meant to be together, all right? If you're only able to buy one now, that's fine, just as long as you know you should buy the other ones. A steep price of 37,000 yen. 3 figures, somehow still less expensive than the Prince Eugen one by Alter. Good Smile, once again, favorite manufacturer. Killing it in terms of price and style. Last up for June, I'm still on the fence for this one. I honestly really want it, but like, I might have to cancel it because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pay for this one. It is the B-Style Girls Frontline Type 95 Narcissist version, 1/4 scale. I mean, just look at those legs, man. Like, I think I talked about this figure in my previous one too, but originally coming out, I guess, in 2021. I wonder why I talked about it then in my previous video. Unless it got delayed. But I actually don't remember. Anyways, next up we have is July, which is not too bad. I only have like 3 things for July. First up is the Azurlane St. Louis 1/7 scale figure by Alter. God, this figure making me thirsty. Just look at those legs, man. Like, I think it speaks for itself. I love St. Louis, one of my favorite ship girls. Next up, the rare occasion where I buy a male figure, Izo Okada from FGO, 1/8 scale, by Mega House. I mean, Izo's so cool, like how could I not buy a figure of him? But he's a male character, and if I'm short on the cash, I will cancel him without hesitation. So, yeah, hopefully I end up buying him though, but we'll have to see. And then last up for July here, I have is the Inuyasha Nendroids. I wanted to cancel all Nendroids this year, but for Inuyasha, I kind of just made the splurge to buy them. So, yeah, never thought I'd be seeing an Inuyasha Nendroid in my life, but here we are. September 2020 has a couple of very expensive figures. First up here we have is the Type Moon Racing figure with Nero and Tamamo by Stronger, 1/7 scale. This thing looks gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie. Just look at these pictures, man. The colors just look so good. Expensive price at 32,000 yen. Fortunately for me, one of my homies actually offered to buy this figure for me, so I'm not spending a dime on this thing. Thank God. But, well, I guess I am spending money on shipping, but that's okay. A huge thanks to him, by the way. Next up, we got another Good Smile Type Moon Racing figure, this time of Nero. Pretty simple. And then next up is one figure I'm actually really looking forward to. It's not Fate, though. It's from Toho. Toho Lost World Hakure Reimu 1/8 scale figure by Good Smile Company. Good Smile again. God's work. I'm not gonna lie. They're doing some great things. Just look at this thing. It is gorgeous. Just look at the color, the pose. Oh my god, this figure looks sick. The moment I saw this thing announced, I just went for it and I instantly pre-ordered it. For how good this figure looks, I would not be surprised if this thing was priced at 30,000 yen, but 23,000 yen, easy. And last up for September we have is a Hokusai figure, the 35,000 yen one made by Fat Company. My god. This hobby is just getting more and more expensive. It's unbelievable. I gotta get off, man. Next up for October, one of my most anticipated figures for next year, it is the Okita Alter Absolute Blade Endless 3-stage version 1/7 scale figure by Good Smile Company once again. This is based off of her Noble Phantasm, and it looks sick. Just look at the detail on her outfit right there. The pose, just, oh my god, it looks so sick. And the little flames that are coming out of her shoes when she's sliding across the floor. I hope the base isn't that plain, but it is. I don't think Good Smile will make a base that plain, but we'll have to see. Last figure up for October we have is a Azurlane Belfast figure of her wedding dress. So don't buy too many wedding dress figures, but this one looks sick, and I love Belfast. So, and then the last figure up for 2021 that I have pre-ordered as of this moment, anyways, is the Lin figure from Fire Emblem, 1/7 scale by Intelligent Systems. Finally, my favorite Fire Emblem character is getting a scale figure, and it is a gorgeous scale figure at that. I mean, just look at this thing. The paint job from this photo looks sick, and I love the base too. The grassy plains, like, that's dope. All right, so that is pretty much it for all the figures for 2021. If you guys did enjoy watching this video, you can leave a like. That would be marvelous. By the way, I did want to ask a quick question here, is if you guys want an updated room tour for 2021, because I've had this decision for a while now that I wasn't going to do a room tour for 2021, mainly because the room tour for 2020, I feel like it's pretty much the final version of this room that I can get out of it, I think, because I've pretty much decorated all the walls pretty much to the max, I'd say. And if I really wanted to get desperate, I'd probably put stuff on the ceiling, but yeah, it's pretty much it. Like, the room tour for 2021 would be pretty much the same as 2020, so I'm just asking if you guys want an actual room tour for 2021, or I can just forego it and you guys just can watch the room tour for 2020, because it's pretty much the exact same thing. Sure, I did get more merch within the year, and I did get 2 extra detolfs. I don't know if that validates me making a new video, because I do get... There is this one guy that I know that always says, oh, it's the same room as last time. And I'm like, well, yeah, it pretty much is. But people, you know, enjoy watching the room tours. So just let me know, guys. You guys want a room tour for 2021, or if you don't. That's been it for me. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Huge thanks to Seswat, Beast, Garusui, Catweiss, Ralku, Malhat, Kichi-chan, Obsessed Shadow, Tiso, Satsui, Casual Arrogance, Randy, and Hentia. You guys are amazing. And of course, all of my other patrons as well.
Woohoo!